Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. It's been quite a day. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. A meal, people, gratitude, all those things that go with what we're supposed to do on Thanksgiving Day. Let's remember to be grateful. We have so much to be grateful for. And just for the record, wear your masks and get your vaccinations. That's my preach for the day. So, you know, Terry LaChance, you've heard her name a lot lately because she's doing music in a different part of the state than I usually get to. And because of COVID, getting out to see live music has been kind of a trial. But she performs and she brings performers to her venues, which include the Coffee House and Buttonwood Farms. We'll talk more about that later. But she hit me up and she said, you got to see this duo. And I checked them out and invited them to come here, and they're here, and their vocals are amazing. They're all original. They do covers in other places. But here on today's show, they're doing all originals. You know how Grandma loves that. So please, welcome into your heart and into your home, Say Love.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Brad, this is M, and we're Say Love, and this song is about me.
I mean, he likes to brag about that part, but yes, I did write this song, and yes, it is about him. It's called A Little More, and it goes like this.
All I ever wanted from this life was just to be some kind of happy. But lately all I'm learning from this life is that it's harder than you think. It's hard to keep my head up when my heart is still so far gone from my own. But when I hear your sweet song whisper in my ear, every time I know I'm lost.
Will you walk with me together? Will you make this house your home? Will you stay with me till the morning? And maybe then
A little more.
now we're in each day together. Still it's better than I could have hoped for. It's funny how I see you every morning, but still miss you when you're gone. Each night that you're away, it's hard to sleep when I just feel so alone. But every morning when I'm leaving, I can smile, 'cause I know I'll be coming home. Will you walk with me together? Will you make this house your
sometimes I don't understand just what I could have done to still deserve you.
When these days my emotions run too high and I can't seem to hold them down.
But I love you with more of me than I ever thought I still had left to give.
And no matter how hard I fall, you convince me that it's worth it just to keep on living. Will you walk with me together? Will you make this house your home? Will you stay with me forever? And maybe then a little more. And maybe then a little more. And maybe then a little more.
So that's how that one goes. We always have a great time together. And a lot of people always ask if this is an act between us, but this is how we act at home too. So it's
Yeah, it's this bad all the time.
all
Sorry,
the
guys.
time. So there's no reprieve for anybody. This next song is a newer one for us. We just recently got it mastered. It's called Thank You.
Yeah, we went into the studio again the spring and summer this year, to record a few new ones that, we don't know exactly what we're going to do with them yet, but they're there.
They're coming.
Just
know.
wait.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
Hey, Mom, am I okay? I'm not sure, but I'm sure you always find the words to say to keep me calm. When I've got something going down, always find a way to keep my feet firmly on the ground. Hey, Papa, are you proud of the man I've become? Might not be the best, but I guess I'm better than some. And now that time has passed, I can say I'm a good man, 'cause a good man raised me like that. I'm here 'cause you wished me into life. Did you pray for someone with blue eyes like mine? I'm here 'cause you wished me into life. And I thank you. I thank you. Every day I'm alive.
Hey, Mama, don't you worry. I might not feel okay, but I always have you one phone call away to keep me sane. When I feel I'm underwater, you reach out with your hand, and I know you'll never let me drown. Hey, brother, I feel your pain. We've run through these years together, and we'll never be the same. But my heart's open, like you taught me it should be. Many things I've learned from you, many you from me.
I'm here 'cause you wished me Did you pray for someone with blue eyes like mine? I'm here 'cause you wished me into life, and I thank you. I thank you. Every day I'm alive. It's family that keeps us together. It's family that keeps our hearts strong. It's family we'll ride with till the end of the line. Till it's time to move on. Till it's time to move on. I'm here 'cause you wished me into life. Did you pray for someone with blue eyes like mine? I'm here 'cause you wished me into life, and I thank you. I thank you. Every day I'm alive. Oh. We're gonna keep going with those new ones that aren't really found anywhere yet, but we like to play them. This one, we have no title for. It's just called Brad's Mad Song. That's what we call it right now, because we're uncreative and haven't come up with a title yet.
You said it had a name like weeks ago, and then I don't know. You just decided you didn't like it anymore.
No, I think you didn't like it, so I scrapped it.
You literally just took words from the song.
Okay, what? We're not
I
gonna
would not
argue.
say no to that. We might argue. I mean, it's pretty normal.
But here we go. Brad's Mad
ready?
Song. Yeah, why not? There are many places to go when you're trying to disappear. Aren't there, my dear? When it's my time to go, I will take the ride for sure. Give it the all clear. Here we go with the assumptions like I'm rising towards the sky. But I ain't no Virgin Mary and I don't want to die. But this world is broken and I'm too tired to fight. You can take away my breath, but you can't snuff out the light.
There are doors that won't open when you're trying to escape. I hope it's not too late. History's repeating and the death toll's on the rise. Well, choose a side. Here we go with the accusations like I've got something to hide. But I'll show my face proudly, I won't wear no disguise. But this world is broken, I'm exhausted, but I'll fight. You can take away my breath, but you can't snuff out the light. But this world is broken. It is burning as it turns.
It is burning as it turns.
It is burning as it turns.
But this world is broken.
It is burning as it turns.
It is burning as it turns.
It is burning as it turns.
Yeah, this world is broken.
It is burning as it turns.
It is burning as it turns.
It is burning as it turns.
So that one was written during all that turmoil that we had over like the last summer and the whole year, and
Yeah,
how
the 2020
2020 in
and
general,
the disaster that year was for pretty much everybody.
for everyone. So
yeah.
that one, that
So it's rightfully Brad's mad song.
I was mad at 2020, and I
Yeah,
got
we all were a little bit, I think.
little happier during 2021. I think. I don't know. Some cool things happened in 2020.
We're
for
getting
the most part.
getting
Kind
there.
of.
Stand up too.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a song that
Then
I wrote about
I'll do it. I know it.
8 to 9 years ago. I gave it to Em to make it better, and that's usually what she does with things. Right?
I try.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it. So now we get to
Worked
play
on
it
you, right?
together. Oh. It's called Hopeless Romantic, and it goes something like this.
I sit and wonder, where will I go? And if I go, will it be somewhere gone with you?
I want to be better. I want to be brighter. And I feel that way, darling, when I'm lying next to you.
When the cloud bursts hovering and the rain is coming, you emblazon my world like 7 falling suns.
In sticky situations, your laughter brings me solace. And I hope to God, lady, that I do the same for you. When the cloud bursts hovering and the rain is coming, you emblazon my world like 7 falling suns.
Cause I'm a hopeless romantic, you're a cynical critic, but the yin and yang match together like a pair of hearts.
When the cloud bursts hovering and the rain is coming, you emblazon my world like 7 falling suns. When the cloud bursts
When
hovering
the cloud
and the rain is coming, you emblazon my world like 7 falling suns.
You gotta stop saying yeah at the end of every song. It's just weird and awkward.
All right, I'll come up with a different word.
I don't know that a different word is gonna solve it.
No, just stop.
Yeah, just stop.
Okay. just cut it.
Just stop.
Hard stop. Hard stop. I got it.
I think I've made my point now.
Yeah. All right. So this next tune is one of the first ones that we wrote together. I started it. I had this. We went on a road trip to North Carolina, and the entire way home, which was a 16-hour ride, which she drove the whole way. Just
Exaggerating.
it was a 16-hour ride home.
It was 14.
Oh, good Lord. Anyway, I had the chorus tune in my head, and I couldn't get it to leave my head, so I started writing it down, and we finally, it took like a couple weeks, but we finally got it all together. But
Yeah, in the place where we used to live, we had this whole music room, and we had this door that was painted like a chalkboard. So we literally wrote down every part of the song that we had already done. We came up with the chords, and then we're like, okay, we go to the chalkboard, and let's see where we can fill in the blanks.
Yep.
And then,
it was literally a
turned into
roadmap
this.
to Carolina, and his song's called Carolina.
or at least to a song about Carolina.
Will you take a walk down the road and see what we will find? Maybe long, maybe lonely, but this is my peace of mind. I wanna be free like a bird flying south for the winter. Wanna be free from all the doubt. Take my hand and you can fly to Peter Pan's got nothing on me. We will go to Carolina. We will be free.
Now that we're here at the park, is it all that you had dreamed? If it's not, we'll keep on moving through these photographic scenes.
Wanna be free like a bird flying south for the winter. Wanna be free from all the doubt. Take my hand and you can fly to Peter Pan's got nothing on me. We will go to Carolina. We will be free. Seen the highest of the mountains, smelled the sweetest of the pie.
Came all the way to Carolina, only just to find that it was not the destination or the journey. No, it's true.
All that matters is I made it. I made it here with you. Now I'm free like a bird flying south for the winter. I am free from all the doubt. You took my hand, now we are flying. Peter Pan's got nothing on me. We have gone to Carolina, and now we are free. Now we are free.
I like that song.
Yeah.
Thank you is better than yeah, I'll take it.
All right, thank you.
I was waiting for it. I was just like watching.
It was. I had to think on the fly, man. It was coming. But yeah.
Okay,
Your turn.
sure. It's my turn now. Yeah, so this is another one of the new ones that we wrote kind of during COVID and recorded and got mastered and everything this year. This one is one that I wrote, and it's a big feeling song for me.
Yeah.
But it's about loss and being afraid to lose people, but knowing that they're still with you.
Yep.
And it's called Never Truly Gone.
I know the time is passing, but it feels like it's standing still. And I know that things are changing, but I know some things never will. Like I know there comes a time in life when we all must say goodbye. And I know that was 7 years ago. Still I wish I had another try. It feels like I miss you with all of my heart. But somehow there's still room to grow. 'Cause when it rains, I can feel you in the water. And when the sun shines, I can see you in the light. And I can hear you in the rhythm of this song. 'Cause you are never truly gone.
I know I'm not taking it well. It just feels like I'm saving face. If I had some of your courage, it would be my saving grace. On the brink of another tragedy, and I know it's coming soon. Saying goodbye is never easy, and I know this will hurt too.
Feels like I miss you with all of my heart. But somehow there's still room to grow. 'Cause when it rains, I can feel you in the water. And when the sun shines, I can see you in the light. And I can hear you in the rhythm of this song. 'Cause you were never truly gone. I'm still afraid to lose you, even though you're living on. I'm still afraid. But when it rains, I will feel you in the water. And when the sun shines, I will see you in the light. I see your passion in the beauty all around. Your smile will shine when the stars come out at night. I feel your patience as I watch the river flow. And your compassion when I'm somewhere I belong. And I will hear you in the rhythm of this song. 'Cause you are never truly gone. You were never truly gone. Yeah. Sorry, I did it again. Yeah.
You gotta drag it out too, otherwise
Yeah.
it doesn't count. Yeah.
So
So
Is this-
so we got one more, and then we're gonna go have a chat on the other side.
yeah. Sound good?
This is the first song that we ever wrote together. Which
Do
we-
you want to tell them a funny thing about this song?
Oh yeah, the funny thing about this song is we never actually wrote it down. Like in our book right now, it looks like we're looking at words. It's just a blank piece of paper that says "The Road" on it, with no words or guitar chords or anything to guide us, because we never bothered to write it down. So it's a good thing that I still remember how to play it because, yeah, that would be awkward.
Yeah, a little bit. And I still remember all the words.
So there we go. Team
Yeah.
effort.
Team effort. One day we'll get with a pen and a piece of paper and write it down. But
Maybe.
that day is not this
I
day.
don't know. This way's kind of more fun, though.
I'll take the road to the great beyond. Follow the leader. The leader is strong. And perseverance got me walking tall. And always remember I love you all. So much in this world just don't know. Times of struggle, yeah, oh, they show. But I've got my back facing to the wind. There's only one way to let victory in. And I'll take the road to the great beyond. Follow the leader is strong. And perseverance got me walking tall. And always remember I love you all. So much in my life I wish I could change. The road's been strange, it's safe to say. But I am me because of all my sins. They take me to the place where my future began. And I'll take the road to the great beyond. Follow the leader is strong. And perseverance got me walking tall. And always remember I love you all. I'll take the road to the great beyond. Follow the leader is strong. And perseverance got me walking tall. And always remember I love you all. And always remember I love you all.
Woo-hoo! All right. Well, Em and Brad, come over here and mic up. Let's just talk a little bit about what's going on in the hood. So there's a show called Art Equals Gifts. It's at the Hygienic. And it's a whole bunch of different local artists. And guess what? You can go there and see their art and maybe even find something that you might like for somebody as a gift. It's a wonderful situation. So check out the local galleries. If we're going to shop for this holiday season, let's shop local. Let's invest in our community. Let's do what's right to make the community a better place, to make the world a better place. If you want your community to be economically great, then you need to economically invest in your community. Let's talk to Em and Brad, okay? Hi, guys.
Hey.
Okay, so I don't know this question.
All right.
So just be honest, and if it's being nosy, you can just say to me, Dot, you're being nosy. Are you guys a couple?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
We're married.
you're married?
Yes.
Yeah.
But Em doesn't wear a wedding ring.
Because it's really big and bulky. Because it's like a
It's
a
like this
family,
one.
family heirloom from
Oh,
his
okay.
side, but
hits on my guitar when I play, and it makes a bunch of noise, so I don't wear it when I play.
Yeah.
And I don't bring it with me because I'm afraid to lose it, so it stays at home.
Nice, nice. So it kind of feels like you guys are a couple when you're playing, but I should never assume. Assuming can be really bad. What is that? If you assume you make an ass out of you and me.
Yep.
Yep.
Right? Oh my goodness. So let's talk a little bit about music. Let's talk a lot about music.
Yeah.
You started singing with church choirs when you
Yep.
were really young.
Really young.
Okay.
6, 7.
Pontificate on that, would you?
Well, I'm Catholic.
Okay.
I've gone to Catholics. I was a Catholic school kid. Extracurricular activity, I was chorus. I always wanted, I always sing. That's just what I do. I don't know, I came out of the womb singing. So that's pretty much
Nice.
That would be
what-
surprising.
right? I don't know. But like, so around the house, so my mom just kind of went, this is where you're supposed to be always. So that's pretty much how I started, and then the rest is,
The rest is, say, love history.
right.
And when did you start singing? When did you start playing? When did you start music? Was it something that happened out of the womb, shall we say?
Yeah, pretty much. My whole family are musicians. I learned to play guitar from my dad. Like taught me my first like guitar chords and songs on the guitar. But like my parents both are singers, and my brother sings. So like my dad used to have like these big parties like every like for major holidays, and then one over the summer where it wouldn't just be family, it would be like all of his friends, and everybody who plays guitar would bring their guitar along, and we'd sit in a big circle, and everybody like takes turns leading a song. You go around the circle and everybody
yeah.
plays. And I got tired of not being able to sing the songs that I wanted to sing because nobody knew how to play them. So then I learned how to play.
Nice. Nice. That sounds like you had a wonderful upbringing with all that music.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that children that live in homes with music are more secure. I think that music secures people's soul. So I invest in music as much as possible. And I think, just an opinion, I think that every home should have a piano.
I agree, but they're so expensive.
Oh no, let me tell you something. If you go on Craigslist, they're free all the time.
Oh yeah, because they don't want to move them.
Well, moving them is expensive,
Yes.
but it's not as expensive as buying a new piano. So that being said,
There's the trade-off.
there is a trade-off, but I think that children that have music given to them as a gift in song and in guitar and ukulele, everybody can play a ukulele, right?
Yes.
Except me. Can you play a
No.
ukulele?
I have
No.
one of those at home
She
too.
can.
He's good he's good on the singing. It's the rhythm part that trips him up. Is when he tries to do both at the same time.
Okay.
I'm not. I could do one or the other.
But not both.
Not both.
Not both.
And
That's
I'm better
wonderful.
at
And that's why I
singing.
play the guitar.
Okay, so musically, you guys are obviously well connected. Is that where you met? Is that how you came together?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us the story.
Okay. It was Norfolk, Connecticut, 2015.
October.
October.
We'll set the stage for
29th.
you.
I remember the exact day. But either way, at the open mic at the Infinity Hall in Norfolk, Connecticut,
Oh,
we're from,
nice.
I'm from that area, the northwest corner.
Uh-huh.
So, just so happened, like on Thursday night, that I went there by myself. Like my friends didn't want to show up that night, so I was like, but I'm still going. I like music. I'm gonna go hang out. And I think the same thing happened to her. So
It was like an hour away from me, so nobody wanted to go with me. But I was just I was at a point in life where I just wanted to be out and playing music places. So I was just going to whatever open mic that I could. I was there a lot. I was at the Buttonwood a lot. There was a
Yeah.
place in Hartford that used to do it.
So yeah, we were both by ourselves. So I just struck up a conversation, and we haven't.
Well, she was pretty.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, that's what
Right.
I thought. But, yeah, we kind of hung out the whole night, and then we became fast friends, and then
Yeah.
started dating like 2-3 years after that.
Really? 3 years? So it was like 2018 when you started dating?
2017. So it's been like 4 years now. But yeah.
Yeah.
And then
We were just friends for a long time.
yeah. And then, we got married on 10/10/2020 last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I got married in 2022.
Nice.
And I met my wife online. So all because of art.
That's awesome.
So the arts can bring people together in such a special way. And I think that those of us that got married in 2020 will always think of it as the year that sucked for everybody except us.
Really? Like, honestly, that's why I said like a whole bunch of cool things happened to us in 2020.
Right.
But like we got we got married. We have a place to live. Like all these things. But it was a bad year for the rest of the world. But
When did you decide that you wanted to play out together? Was that before you got married, or?
yeah.
Before we got married, but after we started dating. I brought up the idea first, and he was not into it at the time. He was playing music with this other guy in another band, which I was not
Happy
wildly
about.
fond of.
Yeah, I can see
But,
that. I can see that.
can't hide it.
You weren't fond of the guy, or you weren't fond of the band.
Oh, well, I had a bad experience with the guy at one point, and then he never apologized. So then I never got over it because I can absolutely hold a grudge.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what she's good at.
I agree.
But yeah, I was afraid to do it. My whole thing was we would be great together, but I don't want to fight all the time. And I feel like if we were writing, I said, no, this is how I want it to sound, and you said, no, this is how I want it to sound, and all of a sudden it would clash, and then we would fight all the time.
Do you
But
find that to happen?
No.
You guys,
We're both really open to each other's ideas, and I don't think we've ever really fought over
No.
a song at all.
that's
No.
awesome.
if
though.
anything, music is the thing that keeps
Make-
us healthy
Yeah.
together
Yeah, pretty much.
That's wonderful.
and keeps us sane.
So you wrote a song about losing someone, and you hadn't seen the person in 7 years. And what made you write that? I don't remember the name of it. I apologize for that. But
So it was called Never Truly Gone.
Never Truly Gone, that's correct.
So I wrote it, what had happened was that the person that I had mentioned from 7 years ago was my aunt, who had very unexpectedly died back when I was in my senior year of college, which was 7 years ago when I wrote the song. It's longer than that now, but and then this was early in 2020 that when COVID was like first starting to ramp up and I was out of work and like all of that, like in that first like March of 2020, my like grandma had also had a health scare and we were really worried about her. So like between that being in my head and like thinking about my aunt both at the same time kind of like spawned that. And thankfully my grandma is still fine and with us.
That's
but,
wonderful.
You know?
I'm glad your
Yes.
grandma's still with us.
Yeah.
I'm glad you wrote the song.
Yeah.
I'm glad you wrote the song. Yeah, it made me tear up a little bit, which I think it should make people tear up, especially if they're missing someone. I lost a son in 18, and it's the holidays. We miss our people
Absolutely.
more during the
Very
holidays.
much
So
so.
thank you for sharing not just your pain, but your commitment to moving on and your commitment to growing through the trials. That's important. It's important. I say it a lot to a lot of singer-songwriters that what you guys do is so important to the world. Because what you do is put a face and a name and words on emotions that some people don't know how to put those things to. There's an emotion there, and then all of a sudden we hear a song, and that song brings it all to light. And thank you for doing that. It's important. That's why we love originals, because originals change the world. They do.
Definitely. And I mean, writing music also helps me like understand and process my own emotions.
yeah.
So like
Absolutely.
it works both ways.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about someone really special. The person that introduced us is Terry LaChance. Where did you meet her, and how did you get involved in what she does?
So I met
mostly-
Terry originally like several years ago at this point. Like at least probably in the same year that we met when I was doing all the open mic stuff, to be honest. Like probably 2015 or maybe early 2016 at the Buttonwood Tree in Middletown, because she's very active around there.
Yep,
And at
she
the
is.
time,
I was living in Rocky Hill, so I used to go to the Buttonwood all the time because it was like maybe 20 minutes away. And so that's how I met Terry, through playing there solo. And then
venue.
once we got together as an act, then
We went up there together.
yeah,
and
we
then-
went together, and then yeah.
And then, and then we started playing. We past couple shows that we've done, we're at the coffee house in Meriden.
In
Yep,
Meriden,
that's
yeah.
where I
Check
saw
it
you
out.
guys
Yep.
play the first
Yeah.
time.
Yep.
Was at the coffee house, and I was like, I like these guys.
Yeah, they're-
Let's hook up with these guys,
that
Terry.
coffee house is a really fun place to play.
Yes.
I like how it's like on the main street there, and like you just get people. I love the people who sit and watch the whole thing, but the people who just sit and stop for a minute and like listen,
like, listen, yeah.
listen to one song
cool.
and then they go about their day. Like it's like to me that's awesome.
It is.
Yeah, when
It's wonderful when venues open their doors, so to speak, to musicians. I know it doesn't pay enough, but music never does. And if you're in this for the money,
yeah, you're in it
you're
for the wrong
way
reason.
in it, way in it for the way wrong reasons. What, you're both writing songs.
Yep.
I'm correct in that.
Yes.
What makes you write a song, Brad?
This is the same thing that I think makes everybody write a song. The feeling, just what's going on in my life. I will always write about my life. That's what I do. I'm not ashamed of my life. I will lay it all out there. Like every song I write is pretty much a page out of my diary, is how I want to say it.
Nice.
And like it was something that I learned from like my influences that they've told me. Like that's when you want to write a good song, you want to connect with people. That's how you do it. You write from here. You write So
Right.
Yeah. So that's
Right.
what I do. Is whatever's going on in my life, good, bad, indifferent. That's what I put down on paper.
Now, did either one of you ever take any songwriting classes, songwriting seminars, songwriting workshops?
Not really, no.
No.
Wow. And you're putting out songs like what you sang today?
Yeah, I guess.
That's amazing. So you have in the can a new CD.
Pretty much.
Well, we have a few songs. There's not enough for a whole
I think
album
we could have
yet.
an EP coming out
Yeah,
soon.
maybe.
Yeah.
You mean
And the-
already done? Mm-hmm. Yes. So we have the one that's already out.
Oh, you have a CD out?
Yeah, there's one that's been out.
Tell
and
us
then,
about
yeah.
it.
Oh, it came out what?
I confused myself there.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry. 2019, 2018.
Oh gosh.
Whatever.
2019. It was 2019.
Either way, it's called Hearts Roam. We recorded it at Kingship Records, which is out in Avon.
Well,
Okay.
it was out in Avon, but he's now moved to Nashville and is on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
Which is
Wonderful.
good for him, but
Good
we
for
miss
him.
him.
Yeah, yeah. So now, but we recorded it there. We got it mastered in Waterbury, and it's been out. It's on Spotify. I just found it on YouTube, which was awesome. I didn't know it was there till
You
this
didn't?
morning. I don't know.
Wow.
He wouldn't believe me. He had to check himself. I was like, it's on there.
Okay,
That's what I played it
'cause-
from last night on my
Right,
phone.
'cause we when we did it through CD Baby, like to make the CDs and like to release it, right? So when we did that, I paid a little extra to get it on every streaming service, but
Right.
it said
That's the way to do it.
Right, it said Google Play Music, but that became YouTube Music.
It
but
did.
So I didn't
It
know.
did.
So this morning she was like, "It's on YouTube. Just look it up." And I'm like, and then I found it, and I got real excited, like for some reason.
He was like annoyed at me at first though. He like 100% thought that I was lying to him.
But we found it.
Why
so-
would we lie about being
Right?
on YouTube?
Right.
Right.
So it's,
We're not going to do that.
but it's called
It's called what?
Hearts Roam.
Okay,
Say Love.
so Say Love, Hearts Roam. People can find it on YouTube, but if they want to download it, they can get it from CD Baby, Spotify,
Right. Yeah.
Amazon,
Apple Music, all of
Apple
them.
Music,
Yeah.
all the things.
All of them.
Now, if
Yeah.
people were thinking that they might like to have you come play at their venue or play a party, or I'm thinking do a wedding, because I can see you guys playing a wedding easily.
Cool.
I mean, I can see that
We
happening.
played our own.
We did. That is true. We played our own
How
wedding.
cool is that? Did other musicians come? And
That was the original plan, but COVID kind of put a.
Yeah, COVID. We were gonna get married where we met at Infinity Music Hall, but then like with COVID and the people restrictions and everything that was happening still during 2020, it wasn't really worth it. We decided to just do a little backyard thing with the people that were
we did,
close
we
to.
did
and-
a little down on the pier thing. I
Yep.
think there were
Right.
27 people at my wedding.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know Braden Sunshine, but Braden Sunshine showed up with his guitar and played my wedding without me asking him
know,
to.
that's
So that's
awesome.
really cool. So anyway, go ahead.
Facebook would be the easiest way to contact us,
Yep.
I think.
It's Say Love,
Say Love
Yep.
Band.
Say Love Band
on
Facebook.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys got that?
Just
Say
that's the-
Love
Say Love
Band.
Band. Yep.
Facebook. So guys, the thing that happens here on this show all the time is we run out of time.
Yeah.
And I don't get to talk to you anymore, but you guys get to go and take us out with a song. Would you do that for me?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Don't forget to
absolutely.
take off your microphones.
Oh,
Thank you.
I absolutely would have walked away with
I
that
know
still
you
attached.
would have. That's
Yep.
we call that leashed.
I would walk away with my head.
So while they get set up to take us out with a song, let me remind you that it is cold out. We were out the other day and it was cold enough for me not to be happy about it. Check on your neighbors. Make sure that your elderly neighbors have heat, hot water, fresh water to drink. Make sure your neighbors that have children have shoes on their feet, socks on their feet, and coats. If you need help getting those things for your neighbors, reach out to your community action places. The Homeless Hospitality Center is always helping people with all those things. If you need help in New London area, please reach out if you need help with warmth, with food, with shelter, with clothes. Please do not go without the bare necessities. We love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in to Grandma's Attic Music Review. Say Love is going to take us out with a song, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks for having us here today. We had a really good time. This song is from the EP that we talked about over there. It's called More Than Survive. Is there anything you would like to add before we take it out?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Can you tell me what life's about? Cause it seems you have a doubt. But on second thought, it'll be alright. Yeah, life it is worth living. Oh, you know that it's worth living with you by my side.
Oh, I know you found it hard to show your battle scars, but they just prove that you're alive.
Oh, we all have known. Oh, we all have known what it's like to wanna die. Death is not a young man's game. Too many of us have gone that way, and I won't watch another fade when I have learned from those mistakes. Oh, I know you found it hard to show your battle scars, but they just prove that you're alive. But we all have known, oh, we all have known what it's like to wanna die. You're born to do more than survive. You're getting tired of getting by, and I won't say it's all alright, but no, I'm glad that you're alive.
Do you think you have it worst of anyone around? Does it feel like there is nothing you can do? I'm telling you the
Power has been yours all along, to make your world a place where you belong. Death is not a young man's game. Too many of us have gone that way, and I won't watch another fade when I have learned from those mistakes. You're born to do more than survive. You're getting tired of getting by, and I won't say it's all alright, but no, I'm glad that you're alive. Mm-hmm. Thank you all.